Hello, beautiful, and welcome to day 15 of the magic gratitude practice. I hope you are feeling the magic, the law of attraction magnetize towards you, your dreams and your desires. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe. Thank you all for your light, for your mission, for your purpose, for existing and being perfectly imperfect just as you are. Day 15, magically heal your relationships. If you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, or hold any resentment or blame towards another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship, whether that person is a husband or wife, brother, sister, son, daughter, partner, boss, mother, neighbor, anything, you name it, gratitude will heal it. When we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we're not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Instead, we're busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them, and that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make any relationship better, and it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets, and the worse your life gets. Whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings towards another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Why would you want to remove the bad feelings about another person? Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else, but you are the one that gets burned. Whew, preach. So true. And that rings so true to me, which is something that I've pretty consistently practiced throughout my life. Like, I choose not to hold any negativity or any sort of bad feelings towards anyone else, because I know that ultimately I'm harming myself, not them. And I choose my inner peace first, right? Bad feelings about another person burn your life, but gratitude will eliminate them. For example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good, look at your children's faces and realize that they would not be here without your ex-partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children and give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day. As well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship, through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool of their life, gratitude. Or if you're suffering from a broken heart or grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. And that story of my parents is a perfect example of that. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other, and they had the most beautiful marriage I'd ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered with enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical practice, and despite her immense grief and pain, she looked for things to be grateful for. She began with the past and recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received throughout decades with my father. Then she took the next big step, and she looked for things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do, but didn't have time to do them when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in, and her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. For today's magical practice, you are going to look for a hot coal that is burning in your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. It doesn't matter whether it's a person that's currently in your life or if it's a past relationship that's no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Think back through the history of the relationship and the great things about that person and the gifts that you received from them. The easiest way to do this is to think back the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. If the relationship was never good, then think hard about the good qualities in the person, because they are there. This magical practice is not about who's right or wrong. No matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone did or didn't do to you, you can magically heal the relationship, and you don't need the other person in order to heal it. There is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones, and to bring riches to all of your relationships in your life, you have to find the gold. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down, address the person by name, and express your sentence in gratitude. Blank, I am grateful for what? Paul, I am grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I did learn a lot. I am so much wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many ways going forward in other relationships. Paul, I'm grateful for everything you did to try to make our marriage work, because 10 years of marriage means you did try. Paul, I'm grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family while I was home taking care of the children. It was a big responsibility to have all of us depend on you, so thank you. And on and on and on. By the time you've finished your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore, because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach a point where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore. If you are using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. It only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude, but it is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefits in their life. If you choose a past relationship where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you will feel at peace and have happiness fill you, and at the same time you will see other current relationships improve dramatically in your life. In the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get bigger, and instead will increase the magic in the relationship. So simple, right? But so powerful, so profound. I'm definitely guilty of blaming and looking for the negatives. In fact, I think I spoke about this earlier, but that is how our brains are wired. Our reptilian brains are evolved to look for danger. Danger means things that could threaten us, threaten our safety, and we have this negativity bias to look for things that are not going well, and rather than looking for the things that are going well or the things to appreciate them for. So again, it's really important to rewire our brains, our minds, our thoughts, because they are powerful. They are spells. We are actually creating them into existence from the unmanifest realm of thought and form into the form, and from formless into form. When we think, when we act, and the way we feel. So today, again, 10 blessings in the morning, your magic rock at night, and then you're going to choose this one difficult relationship that you want to heal, and you're going to write down a list of 10 things you're grateful for about that person. All right, have a magical day. Big love.